Rockland County's Office of Building and Codes issued its first civil penalty in the village of Spring Valley this week, and it comes with a hefty fine to pay. News 12's Emily Young has the story.
Rockland County has fined the property owner of 3 George Street in Spring Valley $39,250 for violating New York State uniform building codes.
Over 16 people living throughout the house, living in the basement, living on mattresses, living in hallways with exposed wiring, modifications, no escape route, no egress in an emergency situation.
Ed Markunis is the director of Rockland County's Office of Building Codes. Back in February, New York State seized control of fire and safety enforcement in Spring Valley, and they handed that authority over to Markunis's office. We're told they inherited a backlog of about 1,000 outstanding inspections.
So we have to go through each property, each parcel, and identify if there are violations that are outstanding.
His office has issued over 1,000 violations in just the last 3 months. He hopes that $39,000 fine delivers this message.
No one should be subject to these types of living conditions.
He says they're downright dangerous.
Not only to the residents, but our first responders going into these situations where they think they're going into a standard high ranch, and once they get into the door to knock down a fire, they're encountered with a false wall or an illegally converted apartment.
In Spring Valley, Emily Young, News 12.